Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. While NXT on the USA Network is the big story of the day, it isn't the only news going around. Yesterday, Fox launched their new social media profiles dedicated to their relationship with WWE, and that wasn't the only major announcement from the new home of SmackDown. As well as that, Fox also announced 3 shows which will air on the network before SmackDown premieres. These shows are a greatest hits that will air a week before the launch, a John Cena-narrated WrestleMania program that will air on Sunday afternoon either before or after Fox's NFL game, and a special pre-show blue carpet special in LA, before SmackDown premieres on October 4th, where Kofi Kingston will defend the WWE Championship against Brock Lesnar. Speaking of the Beast incarnate, Lesnar is going to be a lot busier than he usually is, as now that fans know he's back, WWE and their promotional partners can start advertising him for dates. Following his appearance on SmackDown this week, Lesnar is now being advertised for the September 30th episode of Raw, as the company's wildcard rule will still be in effect until after the draft next month. To be fair, even if the wildcard rule wasn't around, we all know that Lesnar and Raw executive director Paul Heyman have never been too worried about the rules. Not only will the September 30th episode of Raw see an appearance by the Beast before his WWE title match later that week, but that edition of the Red Brand will also be Raw's season premiere. Though this sounds like a big deal, it's kinda hard to tell when the annual premiere is, given that WWE has no off-season and Raw is the longest-running show in weekly episodic history. Though the premiere may not mean as much as what the WWE think it does, expect Lesnar and Heyman to be on the warpath, as the Beast's advocate will no doubt tell fans what his client will do to the New Day's Kofi Kingston when the pair clash on SmackDown. Not only that, Lesnar will also appear on the November 15th edition of SmackDown in Philadelphia, implying that he will be holding the WWE Championship by then, though the card, as always, is subject to change. After all, since his return to WWE in 2012, Lesnar has almost exclusively appeared on Raw, and having him appear on the Blue Show could be a hint about how the title match will go. According to a pre-sale email obtained by Wrestling Inc., Lesnar will also have a face-to-face with Kofi in the City of Brotherly Love, and though it could mean nothing at all, it could also mean plans for a Lesnar-Kingston rematch later that month at Survivor Series. Whatever happens, it's clear WWE is taking the SmackDown launch on Fox seriously, and win, lose, or draw, Lesnar is guaranteed to get people tuning in. From one MMA fighter to another now, as former WWE World Champion Jack Swagger will return to action this October for Bellator. Swagger, who competes under real name Jake Hager, will appear at the Connecticut Mohegan Sun Arena on October 25th to fight Anthony Garrett at Bellator 231, according to a report by ESPN's Ariel Helwani. The 37-year-old fighter is 2-0 in his MMA career, with both of his wins coming via first-round submissions earlier this year. By comparison, the 29-year-old Garrett is 4-2 in his fights from St. Louis's Shamrock FC promotion, with his last outing being a TKO loss in June. Interestingly, the pair share a common opponent in JW Kaiser, as Garrett defeated him by TKO in his final amateur fight, while Hager submitted him in his first MMA fight in January this year. Aside from the Hager-Garrett fight, the show will also feature the Bellator debut of former UFC fighter and current Bare Knuckle FC champ Beck Rawlings, as well as a huge main event between Frank Mir and Roy Nelson, a rematch from their UFC days. Back to WWE now, and though Liv Morgan is being held off live events and dark matches until she's ready to return to TV, the 25-year-old has no problem showing herself off with her Riott Squad sisters. After NXT's launch on the USA Network, Morgan had a sleepover with partners Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan, complete with a selfie of the trio, and told her Twitter followers she hasn't been this happy in a long time, as it's clear the group were thrilled to be reunited, if only for one night. The black and white photo did reveal that Morgan hasn't cut off much of her hair, despite a recent video implying she had, though it's unclear whether she's changed the color from its iconic pink. Though Morgan has been out of action for a while, she isn't the only person gone from screens, though it seems Bobby Lashley is putting the finishing touches on his rehabilitation. A former two-time ECW World Champion, Lashley has been out of action for a couple of months after he needed elbow surgery to clean out some bone spurs. Though uncomfortable, this surgery doesn't usually keep people down long, and Lashley recently teased a return, tweeting out a loading animated GIF. Though Lashley didn't reveal much in the tweet, it seems his return could be sooner rather than later, and with the WWE Draft coming up, the Almighty could make a huge return as soon as next month. Though several superstars will be moved in the draft, it seems not even the commentary team are safe, as more reports have come out about the teams being changed. Previous reports indicated that Michael Cole and Corey Graves will move to SmackDown on Fox, while Renee Young will host the new studio show on FS1 as well. This leaves Raw without anyone, though WrestleVotes has claimed that the Red brand will be voiced by two new stars, Vic Joseph and Dio Madden. Madden has had an interesting journey to WWE, as he played in the NFL before making the jump to wrestling, where he competed in NXT. Madden, real name Brennan Williams, recently debuted on 205 Live's commentary team, though with rumors of the Purple brand shutting down, it's unclear if he'll keep both gigs. Now, we all know that Sasha Banks and Snoop Dogg are cousins, with the legendary rapper appearing alongside the Boss in the past, but this fact was recently used by Becky Lynch against her foe. During their Clash of Champions match, the man covered Banks with mustard, and after getting a good laugh from the crowd, Lynch is continuing with the jokes. It's not hard to see what the punchline is here, as many people put mustard on their hot dogs, and Banks is related to Snoop Dogg, and Lynch even included a video of the condiment collision to drive the joke home. With a rematch set for Inside Hell in a Cell next month, the rivalry between Lynch and Banks is far from over, and it seems neither are her puns. And finally today we're ending with some AEW news, as the company took the chance to appeal to WWE fans in a unique way. During SmackDown Live this week, ads were shown for the competition for DirecTV customers, and the strategy was again used recently during NXT on USA. During the pilot show, ads showed on some cable systems before 8:30 Eastern, showcasing stars like Cody Rhodes, Jon Moxley, and the reigning AEW World Champion Chris Jericho. This certainly won't have made WWE happy, though in a way it's their own fault for not purchasing the right ad time from the USA Network. Instead, AEW went directly to the cable companies to buy ad time, and though this strategy may not be sporting, it's probably going to be effective. It's still a few weeks before AEW launches on TNT from 8 to 10 p.m. starting October 2nd, though it's clear that the war is already on between the new promotion and NXT.